tattoo removal. I'm Dr. Sidanan, and I'm here with Mr. Rick Raphael, who's going to enlighten us about tattoo removal. So, Mr. Raphael, tell us about the system that is you're using to remove tattoos.
Well, what we use is Pico laser. This laser targets the pigmented ink to get out the dyes, the nickel, the copper, and breaks it down. What happens when you break the skin? Obviously, when you get an abrasion on your skin, the skin tends to heal. When the tattoo goes into the skin, it breaks the skin, and then the skin cell comes and heals and grabs it out. That's why you will see the tattoo looking fresh and nice. But over the time, your body tends to eat at it because it's something foreign. So your white cell tends to consistently eat at it. When you use the tattoo machine here, it breaks the skin cell, allowing the ink to go into a liquid form, which breaking down the dye and the thick particles to allow your white cell to eat it, run through your lymphatic system, goes through your liver, filters, and it goes for excretion. So it's a natural process where the body eliminates the toxins from the tattoo.
What types of tattoos can be removed with Pico laser technology?
Any and all. From SMP ink to normal tattoos, eyebrows, SMP on the forehead, any tattooing. Anything that is of pigmented skin cells or any type of pigment at all could be treated with this laser here.
So how does Pico laser removal differ from other tattoo removal methods?
The Pico laser breaks down into very small particles where the white cell could comfortably eat as quick as possible and to carry it for excretion.
Is Pico laser tattoo removal safe for all skin types?
Yes and no. If for someone who has dark skin, it is not going to fully remove all the tattoo as well, because as I said, the laser is designed to target dark pigment in the skin. So if it is that someone is very dark, it will start to target the melanin in that individual skin instead of just the tattooing color.
What should a client expect during a Pico laser tattoo removal session?
Well, what they can expect is minor stinging, minor redness, minor swelling. In some cases, you may get some small water bladders that last between 24 to 48 hours. It bursts on its own and the process starts to heal. The skin cell comes and heal, reforms a scab on top, while the whole process of the body eliminating it.
How many sessions are typically required to fully remove a tattoo?
It all depends on color, how deep the tattoo artist went, how much ink there is, if it's a shading, the type of needles they use, and if it's a cover. So everyone reacts differently. Hydration, being a non-smoker, someone who exercises, someone who gets enough sleep, all these are key factors in the faster removal.
What is the average duration of each treatment session?
The duration depends on the size of the tattoo. So if you just have one letter, it may be a couple seconds, but if you have an entire sleeve, it may take on average about half an hour to 45 minutes. It all depends on how much tattoo you want to remove and how much ink there is. So time frame depends on the size of the tattoo.
Are there any side effects or risks associated with Pico laser tattoo removal?
The only risks that is involved, again, it's the water bladders, minor redness, minor swelling.
What kind of aftercare is recommended following a tattoo removal session?
To keep the treated area open, allow it to breathe, and the body is going to digress. You don't need to do too much to get the desired results that you're looking for.
Will there be any noticeable scarring after the tattoo is removed?
Yes and no. No, you won't see any scarring once it is that you follow the aftercare. But yes, you will get scarring if it is that you decide to interfere with the treated area without allowing it to heal.
Can you explain the sensation or pain level during the procedure?
In my experience with everyone who has came in, they report that it's either equivalent or less than putting on a tattoo.
What are the factors that can affect the success of tattoo removal?
Smoking, lack of hydration, not exercising, and not getting sleep.
Is it possible to remove only part of a tattoo, and how does that work?
Yes, it is possible to remove part of a tattoo. If it is that you have, let's say, a sleeve and you want to just remove from the wrist area, we just band up where you want to stop and we treat the area that you want to treat. So yes, we can just block off wherever you don't want to treat and treat wherever we need to treat.
Are there any contraindications for someone considering tattoo removal?
If it is that you are pregnant and breastfeeding, you should not consider tattoo removal until you conceive the child and stop nursing.
What are some misconceptions people have about tattoo removal?
That it scars and the machine gives off radiation. What this machine does, we use light and sound. Each pop from this machine releases something called a photoacoustic pop. Photo being light, acoustic being sound. So we use photoacoustic pops. So what this does, it targets the pigment in the skin, breaks it down with light and sound. So there's no radiation involved when it comes to these machines.
So there's no risk of cancer.
No.
What advice do you have for someone considering tattoo removal?
I encourage them. Clean up the skin. Because some tattoos, we may have done it when we were young. Someone was practicing to do tattoos. You may not like how it is. And it just made to you might be an eyesore and you just want to get it removed. It is very simple. It is very easy. And depending on the size again, it is very quick to remove.
What should someone do if they experience an adverse reaction after treatment?
Consult us and we would go step by step in correcting what's going on.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that interview with Mr. Raphael, and I hope you're now more enlightened in the process of tattoo removal.
You can call or WhatsApp us today at 7475297 or 308-3370 to start your tattoo removal treatments today.
You can tap the description below for all of our contact information.